The last thing we're going to look at as to why anger has become a habit for us is because we learn to use it to punish and exact revenge. I can remember my dad hitting me, but it was even worse when he wouldn't talk to me for days at a time. I used to do the same thing with my ex. We went to counseling for a while and she'd talk about how I'd get angry and not talk to her and how much it bothered her, and I'd sit there and defend myself by saying, well, I never yelled or said anything mean. Truth is, when I'm mad at somebody, they can feel it. I could poison an entire room when I'm angry, and everybody knows there's something wrong. If somebody hurts our feelings or is not doing what we want them to do, we can punish them for days until they finally just give in so we'll look at them again. It's like I could turn my love on and off, and that's really scary, especially for a spouse and a kid. But it works, and that's the problem. Anger's worked for us in the past, and it's become a habit that must be understood in order to be changed. The next step in understanding our anger is to become very aware of the triggers I talked about before. Triggers are things people say or do that cause us to go into the habit of anger without even thinking about it. I go into a lot of elementary school classrooms to talk about dealing with feelings, and one of the ways I get kids' attention is to say, yo mama. That's it, just yo mama. And about half the kids, mostly boys, will react. I'm not even talking to anybody in particular, and yet it still triggers them. Verbal triggers can be words like liar, cheater, whore. Behavioral triggers can be when somebody looks at us wrong, flips us off in traffic, or bumps into us in a crowd. All of us have triggers, and the key is to figure out what they are so we can take the power out of them. Take a few minutes to talk about the words and actions that people use that really get to you. The easiest way to stop a loaded gun from going off is to remove the trigger. Thanks, and remember, you always have a choice.